trillions of dollars might pour into the cryptocurrency markets over the course of the next few years, particularly into US-based cryptocurrency projects that will be included in the new reserve that Donald Trump established. In addition to discussing some other really important market factors that are currently taking place, I will explain why it is included in today's video. It will give you a wealth of vital information about what to anticipate, what you can accomplish, and how to earn money, whether you're behaving appropriately. I would like to begin by discussing the current decline in market share experienced by retail traders. This is a very important point that I must emphasize to all of you because the reality is that most retail traders are losing because they are using excessive leverage and becoming overly anxious at the wrong times when they are being specifically manipulated by the US president or other powerful institutions that are most likely trying to incite fear in the market, either on purpose or unintentionally. It is impossible for me to tell for sure whether Donald Trump intended for the entire tariff trade war to instill such panic in the market, but yet the effects are evident. Many retail traders have either been panic selling on big red days or have been liquidated entirely on their transactions. They fear that their cryptocurrency holdings will completely collapse. Having said that, you can see exactly when retail traders begin to lose the majority of their market stake here, particularly with this graph. This represents the proportion of all orders placed by retail traders in the stock market. And as you can see, we experienced a huge high around the end of 2024. In actuality, this is around election season, election supercycle, and after this period, we can observe that it has been nothing but downward, and we are now approaching pre-2024 levels when the market was practically in a bear market. Actually, during the last bull cycle in 2021, we witnessed a very similar phenomenon. As you can see, the retail share value peaked at this point and then drastically declined immediately after. As a result, some individuals are examining this and are quite interested in learning what will happen next in this bull run. I'm going to share some really fantastic information I have about that with you guys now. We are currently doing a trading competition that will finish in 5 days, so I want to make sure that everyone who is watching this video has the chance to sign up for BitUnix, our partner cryptocurrency exchange, and we are really only $4 million in volume away from reaching our $15,000 prize pool. The volume that you guys have done is 100 million, along with many additional advantages for trading on this exchange. You will also receive a sign-on bonus if you guys register and trade right now. Therefore, if you're trading elsewhere, be sure to get up on BitUnix, purchase some XRP and trade. Compared to other exchanges worldwide, their costs are among the lowest. Additionally, you will be qualified for these enormous incentives simply for trading, correct? We are discussing USDT rewards worth $15,000 that you are free to use whatever you like. You can either take that money out or utilize it to purchase more XRP. It's really up to you. That being said, there are some incredibly fascinating dynamics at play here. First, according to Michael Saylor and others, the US Bitcoin reserve may produce between $16 and $81 trillion in wealth by 2045. Currently, this is for the next 20 years. After this bull run, there will likely be 4 more. If the Federal Reserve is still in existence, it will implement quantitative tightening and quantitative easing for the following 20 years. Naturally, this will remain the case as long as Bitcoin is a participant in the market and one of the leading cryptocurrencies. But I really want to discuss this, don't I? The real potential wealth range of $16 to $81 trillion is ridiculous. This is nearly 10 times the size of the gold market, isn't it? In essence, Michael Saylor is stating that this is feasible. He believes that within the next 20 years or so, Bitcoin will finally see 10 exercises of gold. Yes, this is conceivable, but how could a national Bitcoin reserve in the US create this much wealth? The answer, however, is rather straightforward. It all comes down to steadily earning Bitcoin. As we've seen, El Salvador has done this to great effect, routinely earning 1 Bitcoin every day, and it's worked incredibly well. Additionally, several senators and Republican candidates are currently introducing measures that essentially state they want to begin amassing between 10 and 200 Bitcoin each day. Numbers are absolutely crazy, but the United States of America can definitely afford to accomplish this. Additionally, if they are acquiring more than 10 Bitcoin every day, the market as a whole will experience a severe supply shock. Therefore, it is impossible to overstate this, and Michael Saylor makes a really good point about this. And the best part is that if they are amassing this much Bitcoin, it will also make the rest of the cryptocurrency market extremely scarce, Because those who miss the Bitcoin craze will attempt to acquire alternative cryptocurrencies that they believe to be superior. As we've already seen, that will lead to a lot of price action for XRP. During these market cycles, XRP is the altcoin with the best performance. Additionally, we can observe that President Trump is still using highly intriguing language and positioning in his communications. In fact, he recently declared that he was promising to turn America into the world's Bitcoin powerhouse. It's quite obvious what he's basically attempting to do. He aspires for the United States to lead the world in cryptocurrency innovation. He aspires for America to become the world's Bitcoin superpower. I take it that he wants American crypto companies to succeed and outperform all other companies in the global crypto space. Donald Trump genuinely wants all of these things for the American people, and I believe he will keep doing everything within his ability to bring that to pass. And I'm quite interested to see how the SEC will carry out its duties in the future. We are aware that the SEC will be totally overhauled by August at the latest, with clear regulatory standards for all cryptocurrency companies and all of the main matters that have been taken up with the SEC in the last 5 or 6 years. By that time, those will all be discarded as well. They have made this very evident by essentially claiming that the previous administration acted without authority and abused its position, which was detrimental to everyone. That's quite thrilling then. There are a lot of strange things going on right now when discussing international news. This tariff trade war is already beginning to spread outside of the United States of America, as seen by China's announcement of 100% tariffs on a few Canadian imports. In essence, Donald Trump and Justin Trudeau spoke over the phone. Trump was being asked by Justin Trudeau what he could do to reduce or eliminate the tariffs. "Listen, you can begin imposing tariffs on specific Chinese imports," Trump stated. "In order to prevent these imports from overflowing our markets, safeguard your own businesses, and halt the flow of a particular illegal activity that we are all aware of and that Trump dislikes." Something I am unable to discuss on YouTube, regrettably.